Hey teachers, I'm going to show you how I've been using School AI in order to help my students write a little bit better in science class. All right, so let's take a look at School AI. This got big. What's going on here? Okay. All right, let's take a look at School AI, and you basically sign in. It could be through Google or Clever or whatever else is connected, depending on your district. I'm going to click on Sidekick. That's the easiest one to use. They have a lot of other options as well. Now you just tell Sidekick what you want to do with what you want the students to do. And I'm actually doing a project, and it is a Brawl Stars card. It basically takes a character that they have created, and you have to show different powers that it has, reflection, weathering, a whole variety of things you can read through if you'd like. And it's based on the game Brawl Stars. Here's an example of a character named Carl. He has all kinds of attacks. He has voice lines. It's a pretty in-depth game. That's not what's important though. What's important is the teaks. So we're focusing on the science teak 5.5 and 5.6, matter and energy, force and motion. So the students had to create a card with 12 different sentences, 2 for each particular skill. And what they did was they wrote something up. Here's an example of what a student might have written. This is actually what I used. I wrote it up, made it look really bad. And there's a lot of spelling errors. And as you know, a lot of students don't correct their spelling errors or their grammar errors. So this is where this AI comes in. You as a teacher, you simply would go to Sidekick and we'd fill this box in. I am going to use this prompt. You can write something different. And I started to write, this is what my students are creating. I'm telling the AI what I'm supposed to do, what it's supposed to do. So here's an example. I'm going to insert an example in here in a second. I said, help my students by telling them to insert their sentences they wrote. You should see 2 sentences for a total of 12. They should be related to energy. It should be related to those teaks, 5.5 and 5.6. Help them with grammar, punctuation, sentence structure, and help them if they haven't covered those particular skills that we're talking about that they need to master. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the project that I was working on. I'm going to copy it. You could just highlight the whole thing or just hit Control A, Control C, and I'm going to paste it into here. Control V. I don't need all these pictures, so I'm going to delete them real quickly. And this is something that's pulled from the actual game so they can have an idea in case the kids don't have a mobile game. And let's delete that. So now it's all set up. At the beginning, there's the beginning of my prompt with my project in between, and then the end of my prompt. And I'm going to take this entire thing, I'm going to copy it, Control A, Control C, and now I'm going to paste it into Sidekick. You don't have to do all that. You can just set up simple directions, but we're going to be following this project for the next couple of videos. Control V. Now I'm going to launch it. This is going to launch a room where the students can work and get feedback. You can also monitor the students. It's fantastic. Here's a space code, or you can add it to your Google Classroom. I just showed them this on the screen, XXWY. They can go to School AI just like you did and type this in, or they can type the entire thing in, or you could put the link in Google Drive. There's a million places. You can stick it in Canvas, wherever. So I'm just going to do it here just so you can see. Maybe you don't have something like this set up. Control V, and I'm pasting it in there. And you can have them put their name or not, or they can type whatever they want there. Click join. It's easier to monitor though if you have their name in there. And now the AI prompts them. So this is from the student side now. Hey there, you ready to create your Science Brawl Star card? You need to come up with cool powers using fifth grade energy concepts. Think about how energy, force, motion play into the character's ability. And then it says, let's get started. What ideas do you have for your brawler's powers? So what they can do is they can actually type something in if they are starting from the beginning, or if they're not starting from the beginning and they've already typed something up, like on Google Docs, you can copy it and then they can paste it right in to this. Control V and hit enter. And it's going to think for a couple of seconds and it'll start to give them feedback. You'll see that their grammar has been corrected. What I do is I like to have them read it over and then they can have a conversation with the AI. Remember, this is a tool. You don't want them to just have the machine do everything for them. You want them to think and collaborate with it. This will cut down on your time as far as getting feedback back to them. So you know that you can't pull however many kids you have in your class every single day, 22 kids, 28 kids, whatever. So this is a great way to have your kids learn how to write better and collaborate with the machine and improve. And then you can have them type down below, type something else. How does this sound? Let me move myself over here. I can't see what I'm typing. So now maybe they say something like, I don't like the wind attack. And you know sometimes they're not going to put proper grammar. It's going to help them out anyway. So what kind of attack are you thinking of? Concepts like kinetic energy. Don't know. Boom. So it'll give them some ideas. They could take some of this and they can help start working with it in their writing. They can expand on it because you require 2 sentences in your activity. If they just try to copy and paste it, then it's not going to be enough. They're going to need to elaborate on it. You can also see every single thing they've typed in here, so you will know if they are just copying and pasting it into their project, or you can just, help them out later on. There's a million things you can do with it, honestly. So I actually love this tool. I think it's fantastic. I think you should start using this if you want your students to improve in writing a lot faster. All right, well, I hope this was helpful. I'm going to show you some more school AI and other AI tools over the next couple of months. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching.